So it is fall, and this summer has been kind of a bust for me. Haven't been able to do much in the garden. I got into a car accident in June, which has prevented me from basically bending or any heavy lifting. But I haven't been out here in so long, so I just wanted to take a quick look and see what is blooming in third week of September. So we still have the hydrangeas here looking nice. They are drying up, but they still look good. The blooms are still there. And you can see this, I believe, is a firelight tidbit, and it looks so nice, and the color on it is so vibrant. There's one bloom that is a little bit fresher, so it kind of fades to this like deep color. What a nice color that is. All right, what else is blooming? Let's take a look here. So the star of September is usually my Sweet Autumn Clematis, and you can see it made it all the way to the top. And next year I'm going to try to be a little bit earlier about putting that twine up for it to climb. Isn't that gorgeous? It starts down here, and you can see the very bottom is a little bit dry. I didn't have a chance to really come out and water as much as I would have liked this summer, but it is looking beautiful. Just this cascade of these lovely white flowers. Great for pollinators as well. All right, swinging around. Let's see, what else is blooming at this time? Well, these white flowers are whirling butterflies, these white ones. And you can see that they are doing great. I put those in last year. They're also just so wispy and gorgeous. So I'm really glad those are doing well. I wasn't sure if they were gonna be good. Here I have some butterfly bush. This I try to get rid of, but it keeps coming back. It's invasive in my area, so I thought I would take it out, but it has a strong will to live. And let's see what else. Calendula is always doing great. So this is calendula. This one's called Green Heart Orange. It self-seeds itself, so once you plant it, you'll have lots of it. Easy to collect seeds. Let's see, what else do we have here? I have some tomatoes here that I didn't collect. The lavender is doing really well. My succulent dish is doing great. These are doing really well, so these always bloom in fall. These are aster. So purple one here and then one on that end. And those always look like nothing all year. They just look like they're just like this green bush, and sometimes I almost pull them by mistake thinking they might be a weed, but then I remember that they turn into this beautiful purple color in fall. So you can see a bee on that one, so they're good to have. Another really awesome plant for fall is this one here. This is Autumn Joy Sedum. So I had the bigger plant here, and then I put a piece here, and I think I want to line kind of the back full of this Autumn Joy Sedum. So it's great for pollinators as well, and it's a beautiful fall blooming plant. And it seems to do really well back there. It's like kind of a dry shade area, so it doesn't require as much water. So that's a really good plant for that location. So right plant, right time, right place. See, here is an anemone. So these I just put in last year. This is a Honorine Joubert anemone, and it's a beautiful white color. Here's like a smaller bud, and yeah, that's his first year, so it's doing well considering it's his first year. I did have other anemones in the garden. One I had called Fall in Love Sweetly, but those ones don't seem to come back. Oh gosh, look at this spider. I don't know if I can show you. That is a big guy. This is another reason I don't like fall, because all the spiders come out this spider season right now. You can see all the webs everywhere. So here's another Honorine Joubert anemone, great fall bloomer. And behind there, of course, is the aster. That one's kind of splayed out, so I could stake it in theory. Let's see, spinning around. still have some pears dropping from my pear tree. My hostas are starting to kind of fade. I love my brunnera. It finally is coming back. You know, it came back so small in the beginning of the year, and I don't know, it's still there, still surviving, but not thriving. Let's see. These hydrangeas, these are the little lime punch. And you can see they've turned their beautiful color here. And I have a Miss Sayori hydrangea in the front there. And this one here, that's Miss Sayori, and it also turns this beautiful color. It's a little bit bright here, so let's see if I can get out of the sun here. Let's look at this garden. So here are some plants, and unfortunately I never get a chance to plant them, so they perished. These ones look like they might come back. But I did put in this clematis this year, and you can see that it has some blooms on it. So I got that half price at Walmart in maybe early this year, and got that in there. So that's very exciting that that's made it. I wasn't sure if it was enough sun for it. However, I have this bed has been overrun with weeds. Weeds everywhere. So unfortunately that one kind of got out of control. The weeds have taken over. So there is a lot of work to be done in this garden bed. But anyways, that is kind of it for the fall bloomers right now. My roses are kind of winding down. My phlox is wound down. The penstemon and astilbe, they're all wound down. And yeah, so now we're gonna kind of just be holding on to these last bit of blooms, and then when they're gone, then we have to rely on our evergreens. So really gonna finish this video with my last shot of my Sweet Autumn Clematis. And I should mention, yes, it is invasive in some areas, but not where I am. It is basically just this green vine all year, and then in September it blooms beautifully. So, and we have a little squirrel here saying hello.